The wind was blowing and the ball was flying here at Guy Smith Stadium. The Morehead City Marlins fall to the Greenville Yard Gnomes 7-5. 8 combined home runs in this one. Morehead City conceded a season-high 5 to the Yard Gnomes, losing their second straight to this team, Trey. The Yard Gnomes, they've been seeing the ball well lately, haven't they? Yeah, this is a third consecutive win for this group, that being the longest winning streak of the season for Greenville. And you talked about 5 bombs tonight from this Yard Gnomes offense. 2 Yard Gnomes with 2 home run ball games. So really a collective effort from this group that has really come into their own coming off of the All-Star break and using that momentum that they had going into the All-Star break into tonight's contest. Their second straight win against the Marlins. And tonight really, you look at the box score, you see 5 home runs, only 7 runs up on the scoreboard for Greenville, but it was just enough to hold off Morehead City. And this is a Greenville team, Lance, we talked about. They've really struggled on both sides of the ball tonight, but they came in to tonight's game tied for 5th in home runs with 18. Now with 23, I would certainly imagine after maybe checking once these games are all done that they've moved in to maybe a podium finish here in the home run leaderboard. Ball travels well at Guy Smith Stadium, and Greenville took advantage of that tonight. They absolutely did. Danny Ramirez and Brody Gardner, the 2 Yard Gnomes with multiple home runs, they each hit a pair. On the other end, Christian, Morehead City, they hit 3 bombs themselves. You had Wyatt Stanley, Brody Popple hit back-to-back ones off the same pitcher of back-to-back pitches, and then Tanner Malley, he left the yard for the first time. He hadn't hit a home run his whole college career, but the ball was just really traveling well for both teams.
When Tanner Malley is even hitting home runs, that's all the signs you need to know that the ball really just traveled on a different level tonight at Guy Smith Stadium. And yeah, for Morehead City, again, it's a display of power that we've seen in the past few games. A lot more extra base hits, albeit you had the one from Jaden Gustafson that kind of got lost by a couple of Yard Gnomes defenders, and that was back in the 8th inning. But I think that was really a turning point in the ball game because the Marlins, they had the bases loaded. Ronan Donahue to the plate, a chance to really jump out in front, ultimately went down looking on strikes. And that's a real crushing blow because we talked about it the last time these two teams played against each other. Leaving guys in scoring position was a problem. Now, Morehead City didn't have quite the amount of guys on base tonight to have that same issue, but again, it kind of goes back to what we talked about for this team, and a reason why they've kind of floundered as of late is leaving guys on the base paths, and I think tonight was another good lesson of that because this team, they proved it tonight. They can hit for some serious power. It's just a matter of now, can you get guys home when they're already on the base paths? That's going to be a major thing tomorrow against the Peninsula Pilots, a team that Morehead City has already dropped 2 games against this year.
The Peninsula Pilots, the first ranked team in the East Division. That's a tough opponent. Hank Morgan, year 19, skipper there for the Pilots. Peninsula has beaten this Morehead City team in both times that they've faced off. The best team in the East Division last year, record-wise. This year, again, it's a tough matchup tomorrow. Yeah, certainly not the turnaround you would want coming off of a tough loss tonight, but a great opportunity to get things back on track against the top team, as you mentioned, in the East Division. Lance, Peninsula, the only team Morehead City hasn't bested this season thus far in every team that they've faced. So this is a great opportunity for them to bounce back. There's no surprise, Peninsula, top team in the East, led the league in all-star selections with 7. So Morehead City is going to have their work cut out for them. But once again, as we talked about, with great opportunity comes a great way to bounce back and get things back steady for this Marlins group that's been struggling as of recent, having dropped now 3 out of their last 4. But they get to play at home, they get to sleep in their own bed tonight, they get to reset and regroup for a great chance to bounce back tomorrow. Morehead City loses this one 7-5 to Greenville. Tomorrow, the Marlins are back at home facing the Peninsula Pilots. First pitch at 6:30. We'll see you there on Flow Sports.